Thank you so much for doing this interview.
I'm really happy to be part of this.
Thank you. So before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about the project itself. So the goal is to help create awareness about career ready skills and help students understand ways in which other students are developing their career ready skills. So that would be through their personal experiences. So the first question I have for you today is from the career ready skills listings, which skills do you feel you have developed the most through your academic work at McMaster? Could you provide examples of how you are developing them?
Yes. Well, I think the first one is definitely the critical thinking and problem solving skills. Especially, I am in the commerce program, and then when I get into upper years right now, rather than having all the theories in the courses and doing all the multiple choices and all the memorizations, we're doing all the case analysis, presentations. One of the project that is ongoing throughout the semester is we have a client company to work with, and we solve their real problem. We'll look at their financial reports, we'll look at their competitors, will look at their annual marketing things, and then we develop a marketing plan for them. So that is how we utilize our skills, we utilize of what we learn, and then develop our critical thinking skills. And then another one I will say is communications. Both oral and written communications, because there are a lot of reports that we're doing. They're all group reports, and then we write essays for some social science class, and then we'll do presentations. So presentation is like we have in a group of 4 or group of 5, and then we talk for 10 minutes. That develops our public speaking skills. And then the third one I will say is teamwork. So those are the above three ones I will want to talk about. So teamwork is 80% of our mark for one course is group work, and the other 20% is participation. So working with others is a really essential skill that we are developing throughout all the 4 years in the program. And then we learn how to interact with different people. We learn how to deal with people from diverse background and then diverse personalities, and then we communicate through all the levels, no matter with our peers, and then no matter that is same program, same levels. And then that concludes my answer for critical thinking skills, communication, and teamwork.
I think you made some really good points. Like the program itself really allows you to develop career ready skills. Commerce is really good, really great program. Yeah. Um, so the next question I have for you is one of the career ready skills employers are looking for is professionalism. Can you share with me ways you might show professionalism in your academics, paid or unpaid work?
Yes, I think being punctual and having great time management skills is how we showcase and display our professionalism. Um, meet all the deadlines, be on time for all the Zoom calls, and then all the in-person meetings, not non-in-person meetings. And then also the other one is the communication protocols, and then the email manners, the way that you communicate with your professors, you communicate with your professors different than your peers. Are you able to draft a professional emails? Did you properly fill in your subject line? Did you meet all the formatting requirements? Those are all the small things that showcase your professionalisms. It doesn't seem a big things, but it develops through your everyday life.
Yeah, I think you made a really good point there. The details really matter when it comes to professionalism. So the next question would be, students often feel their experiences need to be directly related to a career to have value. But we know employers are looking for skills that um, can be developed from a range of experiences. Can you share one example of an experience that you may not see as relevant, but in fact you were able to develop one of the career ready skills that was listed?
Yes, I honestly think that this is a really good question, because students always tend to think that I need to have a industrial experience. I need to have a really professional internships before graduation to enter the world of business, to enter the job market, whatever. However, employers valued everything. What leads to your first internship is your extracurriculars and your volunteer works, because the skills you develop through those experiences is highly transferable for when you applying to internship as well as your full-time job upon graduations. For example, I used to be a volunteer in the YMCA. That is a part of that community volunteer circles, and then I work with a group of McMaster girls, and we work with the new immigrants to help the high school students with their homework, to help them to adjust the new environment. So through all that experience, it doesn't seem commerce related or HR related. However, it develops my communication skills and teamwork skills. And then how I manage conflicts, how I motivate people. And then I'm also a part of the degree HR associations. That is what helps me develop one of the career skills list there, that is leadership skills, because I work with a bunch of the student leaders and we organize events, and then we lead the case competitions, we organize workshops. And then the other one is case competitions. The case competition is not really career related, but it's kind of between career and academic. And then we solve a real business problems, and then that develop our problem solving skills and presentation skills, because we are given in a case and then we do that probably 24 hours, probably in 2 hours. With that time limit, we develop our skills to work under pressure as well as to work with our teammates.
Yeah, I think you made some really good points there. I feel like overall, um, every experience matters, whether it's unpaid, paid, even if it's something that may seem small to that specific person, because through every experience you learn new things that can help you in the future. So yeah, thank you. Those are some really good points. Um, so to the next question. So since the COVID pandemic, which of these career ready skills have you been forced to develop or use more?
It is definitely digital technology. Employers these days are looking for people who are technology savvy, because we don't want to waste time for people to help them teach them how to use Zoom, how to use Microsoft Teams. And then if you're really good at using all those communication platforms, that's gonna facilitate your work in that company very easily. And then, for example, we have learned how to use Zoom, how to use Google Meet, how to use Microsoft Teams, all that communication platforms, and then even how to use Excel, how to use spreadsheet. Are you able to use Google Sites? I think those are all the things that help you stand out the most during COVID-19 recruitment.
Yes, exactly. Just going off what you said, I think it the pandemic has really shown how employers and it's shown how adaptable people can be, which is really important. And like you said, learning knowing how to use Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and all these different digital aspects really can help you stand out. So thank you. That was a really good point. So career management is listed on the Career Ready skill. Can you share some examples of what you're doing or have done to develop your career management skills specifically?
Yes. So in the group specifically, we have a program called Career Professional Development Office. So those consist with three relationship managers, and then they help you for your job search, for your resume critic, cover letter critic, as well as your mock interviews. And then we have a course called Commerce 2.0, and that is your internship pre-internship course. You need to pass that course to enter that internship program. And then that course literally is just about tell you how to network with people, and then how to write a proper resume, cover letter, and then how to do a proper interview. And then you will have a designed career mentor that is a really successful student who just completed their internships, and they will use their own examples and experiences to help you for your career success. I think that is a really important course and then important resources. And then even outside of that CPD office or career mentors, you can always ask your friends, your upper year mentors to help you to do your resume critique, cover letter critique, as well as your mock interviews, because I believe employers look at resume in 5 seconds. You have to make sure that your start statements, your key action words are listed there so that your resume will pass that AI screening in the first round. So that is how one of the important steps to develop your career skills. And then other than that, just as we talked above, employers matters everything, even though that doesn't seem related, but all the experiences mattered because the skills are very transferable. And then just remember that star format, what you did and what was the result, and then what your biggest takeaway from there. Remember all that star format in your resume and in your cover letter and in your interviews. I think using that just showcase employer that you're capable, no matter if you have industrial experiences or not, but showcase that you are capable, you are um willing to learn. I think that is one of the biggest thing that they are looking for, as if you're a dedicated individual and your willingness to learn. So those are all the qualities or qualifications that employers are looking for nowadays.
Yes, I think I really liked how you talked about McMaster providing so many different resources, and all the points that you made were really, really good. Thank you so much. Just to wrap it up right now, thank you so much for agreeing to do the interview with us, and I hope you have a great winter break. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.